Good morning. I have been up for about almost 2 hours now, and I've been awake for almost 2 hours now, and just now I am getting up because, well, I was tired and I didn't have to get up. I don't work until in the afternoon today, so taking my time. First thing we're doing, other than staying in bed and scrolling on my phone for a bit and listening to some podcast, is hydrate. We haven't moved yet. We're gonna move tomorrow. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's, Saturday. But we're gonna move tomorrow. But currently, the current apartment kind of looks like a mess. We had to bring in this table last night. This is actually meant for the new apartment because we had hot pot, and the table that we had been using, let me show you the table we had been using. To put in perspective, this is like an egg container. This is not big enough to put like the electric stove plus the other food we had. I might include a picture or a video of what we ate last night here. But yeah, as you see, this is not big enough. We have quite a bit of a mess going on right now. Just waiting to move into the new apartment. So very excited. We're moving in tomorrow. This is the remainder of the hot pot broth from last night. We didn't finish using it, and I feel like tossing this out would be such a waste because there's still quite a bit of it left. And I used the tomato soup base from Safayard, so the Little Lamb hot pot brand, and I added chicken broth and beef broth to it. So if I toss it out, it does feel like quite a waste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it into Tupperware and then freeze it for whenever we want hot pot next. Okay, so I actually moved us over the sink, so in case anything drops or spills, it'll just end up in the sink. So yeah, at this next part, I just sped it up and tried to cut out as much as possible while it still is kind of useful maybe to someone. But yeah, just making sure to get all the solids out of the broth because, I don't know, for me, for some reason, I just feel like solids remaining in the broth makes me feel a little more iffy about it. So I just wanted to make sure all we had was soup left. And then I got tired at this point, so I just lifted the whole pot and tried to filter it that way. I got enough out where this was easy to do with one hand, but that's why it's sped up. I had to do that off camera because I'm still not used to the camera and this like neck mount thing, so I had to kind of take it off so that I could actually box this correctly. But we're just gonna put this in the freezer so that whenever we feel like hot pot again, which is probably going to be very soon, we have the soup base ready. One more day. One more day. Now, if I wasn't stupid and I brought home the turkey legs that we got at the farm show to New York for my family, who I bought them for, sorry family, if I had done that, we wouldn't have this problem. Because we would have space. But that is my own fault. No one else's but mine. Alright, that fits now. Just solidify. Thank you. The rest of the soup base, I think we're just going to toss because there's no need to keep all of that. And this I'm just kind of wiping down because this is just oil, essentially. And the less oil that we have down the drain, the better. This may not be my house, but I also still don't want to clog their drains. So I'm gonna wipe down as much of the oil as I can physically. This could go here. Ugh. And I didn't use a new paper towel. I just used a paper towel that we had to wipe the table that we didn't toss out last night. We have one more. I'm not used for using a completely new paper towel for that, but since I'm gonna wash this anyway with really hot water, I think it's fine. But like this, if you own your house, if you want to be a good tenant, all of this oil might eventually clog the pipes, and that's not pleasant for no one to deal with. So like this is mostly just clear broth now, so we're just gonna wipe that down too as much as physically possible. And the rest, hopefully the Dawn dish soap. Can't pronounce that for some reason. The Dawn dish soap will take care of it, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave the tools in there too to kind of soak. I didn't get everything off, but I got off like as much as possible. I know that's a lot of dish soap, but it's a lot of grease that I want to break down properly. And this is just going to sit there for a while. I am also going to wash other things. This is not just for this. We have other utensils and things that need to be washed. So don't worry about that. So the trash is full again. So we're just going to take out the trash. Boy. One. All right, I'm just gonna put all the trash in this bag. I'm actually gonna double bag everything because there are liquids in the garbage, and the last thing I want to do is for it to break or leak. We'll lean that there. There's more trash in the bathroom, and we get that too. I put both of the trash bags in here. Make sure nothing leaks. Okay, that's for recycling, so that's different. All right, so I had another bag of recyclables that we're gonna toss out. All right, trash taken out. If I haven't shown you, here are the scallions that is just temporarily here. I actually cut all of them to like that length where it was just the whites of the onions left, and they've all grown so much. Yeah, I'm just really proud of them. I'll probably do better with more sunlight also. I want to show you guys this for Lunar New Year's. They especially put a fu on top of the apple. Fu means fortune. So it's kind of cool. I showed you the apple earlier because I was hungry and just wanted to eat it, but I also realized that that possibly was a mistake because I don't know, acid reflux a little bit, or just my stomach feels slightly unsettled. However, I have a pork bun here that I bought from New York. This part accidentally ripped on the parchment paper and stuck a little bit because I added some water to it, so it doesn't dry out when I reheated it up in the air fryer. It wasn't this crispy. it wasn't this well tanned before, but I left it in for just a minute longer because I wanted it really warm. But this is just a roast pork bun from Taipan Bakery in New York. They make it like well filled. So if you are in New York and you want a quick snack, or depending on your appetite, maybe a quick meal, you could get these for $2.50 for one of them. Actually, let me show you like a better representation of them. What they look like. This one's been in the fridge, obviously, so it's not as soft, but I was lucky enough to eat one fresh from the bakery, and it was so good. It was warm, it was like delectable, and it was so soft. The bun on the outside is actually really soft, and for something that's been in the fridge, it's still relatively soft. But yeah, I just heat it up in the air fryer, and I might have overdone it today, but it's still good. This is what it's normally like. I would say heat it up for like maybe 5 minutes on 350 and it should be good. If you want it any more than that, add a few more minutes. I did 390 degrees for 7 minutes on that one, so be careful. Our fridge is also very full right now, like very full. This is a combination of I did grocery shopping in New York and came back, as well as my best friend's mom sent food, so we have a lot of food. I am probably gonna try to eat one more thing before I go to work later, which is probably the leftover fried rice I had the other day. But yeah, need to start getting through some of these. So I finished eating. I am on my futon right now, relaxing a little before work. I have some milk tea left that I made. I'm reading The Art of War. I've heard this could be also very beneficial for just how to live life. I'm curious about it and how to address life. This one, so the book is originally by Swins, but it's translated by Lionel Giles, I think you pronounce his name. But I got this version because they said that this is one of the most direct translations, and this book is actually really famous. If you haven't heard of it, I would definitely go take a look about some of the things surrounding it. Apparently some of the strategies in here are still used by people nowadays, and you don't have to be interested in war to look at it. It's just, again, people say it could be useful for life, so I need all the help I could get in life, so I'm gonna read that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax a little before work. If I make anything for dinner, I guess I'll update later, but that's it for now. I don't know if this was entertaining to anyone. I am practicing. These are practice videos. And I know it's not the most... I know it's far from perfect, but I think I'm just trying to get used to recording everything. I tend to forget to record a lot of things, and then I feel weird trying to get a camera to record certain things as well, and repeat the same words or utilize the same words over and over again. And so it still feels a little awkward, but I do want to take this seriously, and I do want to give it consistency to see if it will pay off. I want to believe that consistency will. I want to get better at recording as well. I don't know if I'll record the moving process tomorrow, because we're gonna move over the span of a few days. I might just record the moving process for the bedroom that is gonna be my room, and then I am going to, once everything is settled and I could get to my crochet and knitting supplies, I think I'm going to make a few throw blankets or just little things around the house for us. Like the stool that you just saw, it's a small wooden stool that's great for the wooden table that I brought from New York. However, sitting on a wood stool for an extended amount of time feels a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some chair covers or cushion covers for that. But yeah, I do want to take YouTube seriously and try seriously. I've never thought, and currently still doubt, that I am fit for YouTube, but I've always wanted to, I've always been curious. So this is me resolving any possible regrets that I may have. If I see it through, then I won't have regrets, even if it doesn't work out. So that is the mentality I am approaching this. And I'm trying to have, again, an abundant mindset versus a scarcity mindset, and think that this is going to work out, you know? This is going to work out. I'm going to get better at it over time. But yeah, I'm gonna read, chill for a little longer. If anything entertaining happens, I will record it. But other than that, I hope you have a good day. I hope this was beneficial to you in some sort of way. Even if it made you feel better about yourself, you know? Anyway, bye.